Dan Ward out of West Memphis, Arkansas, a record of 19-4 with 8 knockouts. He's known as the Fighting Trucker. Ward drives a big rig 18-wheeler when he's not in the ring. The 31-year-old Ward also serves as a youth minister helping troubled kids in and around West Memphis. And now here is the 6-time world champion Tommy Hearns of Detroit. 51-4-1 with 41 knockouts. The legendary hitman says, "I stopped fighting for money a long time ago." I wonder about that. Anyway, he also says, "I'm doing what I love because I'm good at it and because I love it." Hearns comes off a first-round knockout of Andrew Maynard in November with longtime trainer Emmanuel Stewart back in his corner. Time now for a check of the tail of the tape. Tommy at 35 is 5 years older than Ward. Hearns at 6'1", Ward 5'9.5". The weight, both checking in at 184, and Hearns with a big 8-inch reach advantage. And the rules for this NABF Cruiserweight title fight. 10-point must system is in effect. There will be 3 scoring judges, no standing 8 count. The 3 knockdown rule is in effect. Only the referee can stop the fight, and a fighter cannot be saved by the bell except in the last round. So here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, we are moments away from a matchup of cruiserweights. 6-time world champion Tommy Hearns versus Dan Ward for the vacant NABF Cruiserweight Championship. The first fight ever here. Let's get the introductions from our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you, and we welcome you to the grand opening and the premiere of the boxing program here at the MGM Grand Garden in Las Vegas, Nevada. We have a tremendous night of action coming your way. The Super Grand Slam of Boxing, brought to you by Don King Productions and King Vision, in association with SET Pay-Per-View and La Cerveza Más Fina Corona, along with the world's largest hotel, casino, and theme park, the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. At this time, we present the NABF Cruiserweight Championship. This bout is sanctioned by the North American Boxing Federation, President Dick Cole, Supervisor Mario Latraverse, along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the Chairman Dr. Elias Gana. Introducing to you the judges as appointed at ringside: Art Lurie, Dave Moretti, and Al Siciliano. Introducing to you the referee in charge of this bout. He'll be giving instructions after the introductions, Toby Gibson. All right, fans, here we go with the vacant NABF Cruiserweight Championship, scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring wearing black trunks with gold lettering, hailing from West Memphis, Arkansas. He weighed in at 184 pounds, and his record includes 19 wins, 4 losses, with 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing Dan the Man Ward. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the red corner in this NABF Cruiserweight Championship. He enters the ring wearing gold trunks with maroon trim and fighting out of the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. His weight is the same at 184 pounds, and his outstanding record includes 51 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, with 41 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the legendary 6-time world champion in 5 weight divisions, the current WBC number 2 cruiserweight, Thomas Hitman Hearns. Once again, here's your referee, Toby Gibson.
Okay, gentlemen, prior to this fight, I've given you your instructions in your respective dressing room. Obey my commands at all times. Mr. Ward's trunk's a little high. I'm letting both camps know I'm considering this a legal blow. Good luck to both of you.
Very good crowd on hand here for the debut of boxing at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. 35-year-old Tommy Hearns proving the skeptics wrong. He told us yesterday he's looking to stay busy, 4 or 5 fights this year. Now there's his opponent tonight, Dan Ward, for the NABF Cruiserweight Championship. And we're underway. This is round one.
The difference in size immediately apparent. Ward, very small. And then this magnificent structure. Hearns, who looks like, if you dreamt what a fighter would look like, it would look like Tommy Hearns, face and body.
Tommy's got the height, he's got the reach, he's got a terrific body, especially when it shifts weight. He uses leverage with all the fights he has, especially when he has a height on someone. And I don't suspect that this fight is going to go too long before Ward gets his chin tested.
Tommy Hearns back wearing the Kronk colors. Funny story.
Watch ahead, Ward. Watch ahead.
At the press conference, Dan Ward got up and said, I want to thank Don King, but I'm upset about one thing. Tommy Hearns talks about the fight, but never mentions my name. Tommy barked out, what is your name? He honestly did not know Ward's name. Well, after that many fights, it's understandable. Here's Dan Ward opening up a little bit.
Well, Ward's trying to get his attention so he may not forget his name, but we'll see. Tommy's a ring-wise, experienced guy. But he's going to brush those punches off. He's going to wait, but he's going to attack. And when he gets offensive in his mind, you watch out.
Hearns has won so many titles. I asked him, you ever lose track of the titles you've won? He said, not really, but I lose track of the fighters I've fought. Since 1977, when a tall, skinny kid first turned pro, Tommy Hearns.
Let me tell you, before that, he was an amateur. He was considered a magnificent boxer, not a puncher particularly. And that's what he brought to the pros. Magnificent boxing and added punching. Look at that punching to the body.
Ward's in a little bit of trouble now, too. He got hurt. He got rocked by an inside shot. There's that right hand.
Thunderous right hand by Tommy Hearns, looking to air it out and end this thing early.
Tommy taking his time like the true pro he is. Castigating the body, just waiting for that headshot to be open. There it is.
And down goes Ward. He has no idea where he is. His legs wobbly, rubbery. It's all over.
And poor Dan Ward, who came in here with his trunks written ARW, Welding Supply, didn't get a chance to show the Welding Supply logo. He's gone.
Well, he had his shot, and unfortunately, again, Tommy Hearns, an offensive machine. If you don't have a chin and you don't have endurance, you can't stay in the ring with a Tommy Hearns.
Most thought Hearns' career was over following the battering he took against Iran Barkley in March of '92. But after that, he took a year and a half off. His body seems stronger, according to Emanuel Stewart. It was the first time in 15 or 20 years that his body had a chance to heal and rest, and his reflexes are better.
And also, he got his hand surgically fixed and had a chance for it to recover. Doesn't make any difference if you have it fixed. If you go back and hurt it again, you got to let that calcium build up. You got to let everything get strong, and then he's back. Now he's back in good shape, Bobby.
He had an operation similar to mine, fusion of the first two metacarpals, pretty much called the boxer's hand or boxer's break. You dislodge the first two metacarpals, and your hand has no more structure. Pain, pain, pain.
He injured the right hand against Hagler in '85, but never gave himself enough time to heal. He couldn't punch with the same kind of authority thereafter. Now he is rejuvenated, and Tommy Hearns, surrounded by friends and family, believing he can be the first fighter to win 7 titles in 6 different weight classes.
All right, let's look at some body shots by Tommy Hearns. This is what you're looking at, Bobby. This is going to be coming at you, babe.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's like I said, a terrific offensive machine, but you watch as he comes to the knockdown. Ward is hurt early and he's wobbly. Tommy's a great offensive machine. If you're not giving something to him, putting punches in his face, he's going to be all over you. Here, Ward can't protect himself, and Tommy's just got the leverage, he's got the accuracy. He's overmatched. Ward is just overmatched.
And that's what it was. Matching. We can look at it again until you can read the trunks that says Welding Supply on poor Dan Ward, who hasn't got a chance at all to make it past the first round of a rejuvenated Tommy Hearns.
Well, Tommy says he feels better at this weight than any other weight he's ever been at. I'd like to find out up close.
Well, since '77, when Hearns turned pro, he has gone from 147 all the way up to 190. Checked in tonight at 184. Whatever the weight, he's always been extremely quick. That has been a staple of the fabled Tommy Hearns. Let's get the official time from our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes, 9 seconds in round number 1. The referee in charge, Toby Gibson, stops the contest. Winner by way of technical knockout, Thomas Hitman Hearns. Thomas Hitman Hearns, the new NABF Cruiserweight champion, victorious in a first-round knockout.
Well, it's not a world championship, but Tommy Hearns now lays claim to the NABF Cruiserweight title. He goes to 52-4-1 with 42 KOs.
Certainly another pretty belt for his wall, but not one that's going to be worth too much. He wants a world title in the Cruiserweight division, an unprecedented 6th divisional title. And I believe that I'm the man he wants to face for that, and I more than welcome the opportunity. I've always said I think Tommy Hearns was in my destiny. I can't wait.
A lot of people think that would be a great fans fight, Bobby. The two of you always guarantee aggressive action and excitement.
Well, Tommy and I have been at a negotiating table over the past couple of years, and he felt that we were both being shortchanged. And although I agree, I was anxious to get to him anyway. And he said, these are two fighters that bring a lot to the table. It's a fans action fight, both no-nonsense fighters. And he's right, but he will be on the short end of this.
All right, we look forward someday to Bobby Chez, Tommy Hearns. And now let's go to the fight doctor in the ring.
That was Tommy. Hey, that's almost a harder punch that you got in the fight. Is it some truth to the rumor that you're going to keep fighting until he's old enough to take over?
What I would...
Talk? Hello, America.
Tell him good shot.
Tell him good shot, America.
What I'm trying to do now is set a pass for my son just in case he wants to do this. He has a lot of hopes in trying to do this right now. I hope that's what he wants, but in my heart, I really don't want him to do it. But if he wants to do it, then I'll try to set a pattern for him so he can come out and know what he has to do.
Are you satisfied with where you're at in your recovery now? Because your last two fights have been sensational.
Well, I'm satisfied with the way I'm coming on, but things has got to get better. As long as I stay sharp, I'm going again February 19th in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm looking forward to the next fight.
We're going to see here how you put away Mr. Ward. You tell me what you saw to fight.
Basically, was just trying to set him up with the jab, using the left hand. See, basically, what really hurt him was the body shot. The body shots was tremendous. He couldn't handle the body shots, and then when the right hand started to land, it was just too much for him.
And this is the second. We'll see it in a second replay, in which, again, everybody saw that the body shots chopped him down to size, and he was helpless.
The left hook was hard, very tough. It was something that threw him off balance, and he could never get set again because I kept the pressure on him, so it kept him off balance.
This is one more look from the Zeppelin, Goodyear Zeppelin above, I think.
Left hook first, and then the right hand. Oh, the right hand didn't make it.
Thank goodness it didn't make it. And thank goodness it didn't make it. All right, you're heading to tough waters. You're going to keep on going until the man here tells me you're going to a title shot, possibly if things go right with Bobby Chez or the winner of Bobby Chez. Let's talk to Don King, see what that's all.
Well, what we have scheduled is for Tommy the Hitman Hearns to go again on February the 19th in the Charlotte, North Carolina arena, and it's going to be super sensational. We're going to try to put Bobby Chez in with Wamba. If we can get Bobby Chez and Wamba, the winner of that will be fighting Tommy Hearns. So it's coming right in the progression, and maybe by April or May he'll be the Cruiserweight champion of the world.
If this kid's getting much better, you're going to burn me out as a commentator. You know that. Thank you, Tommy.
Give a shout out to everybody back home in Detroit. I love Detroit.
Everybody in Detroit loves him, so let's go back to Steve at ringside.
Thank you very much, Schifferty. As you can see, the man to my immediate left needs no introduction, the former five-time world champion, Sugar Ray Leonard. We are pleased and honored to have you alongside us, Ray. And this is, of course, the maiden voyage of boxing here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Very impressive.
Very much so, Steve. I thought that Tommy Hearns, he was focused. I mean, it's very tough to get focused against someone of less caliber as this young man who tried to upset Tommy Hearns. And